What is up, fight fans? Welcome back to Picking a Fight. I'm Lach.
I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to be looking at UFC Fight Night, Sarukian versus Gamrot. We're going to be looking at the second fight from the bottom, Nate Maness versus Umar Nurmagomedov. But before we get started, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We put out videos for almost every fight night and pay-per-view. So go ahead and subscribe, and let's get right into it. What you got, Jeff?
All right, so we got Nate Mayhem Maness. He's 14-1, 30 years old. He's 5'10" and a 72-inch reach. He's coming off back-to-back wins against Tony Gravely and Luke Sanders. Then we got Umar Nurmagomedov. He's 14-0, 26 years old, 5'8", 69-inch reach, and back-to-back wins against Kelleher and Morozov. What you think, bro?
So I think this fight is pretty interesting. I think the odds pretty much speak for itself. Umar is coming in as a -900 favorite, while Maness is a +625 dog. And yeah, I mean, that pretty much tells you how everybody thinks this fight is going to go. Umar is obviously a Dagestani wrestler. He's Khabib's cousin. He comes from that camp. You know, that father's plan style, you know, a bunch of grappling. And he's really good at it. I mean, he has a similar style to Khabib, obviously, because they've trained together, where he chain wrestles. He likes to deal out a lot of ground and pound. And he actually, unlike Khabib, has a great kicking game. You know, that's a pretty good offense on the feet. His hands have still not developed the most, but I mean, he's only 26. He's still really young. He's got time for that. Yeah, but he has great takedowns. And Maness is kind of the opposite. He does have a wrestling background, but he's more of a scrappy striker. His striking is really crisp. He has a really nice jab, a really nice straight jab. All his punches remain pretty straight, which I think him being a little taller, a little longer is going to help him, especially on the feet. But I just don't see him stopping the takedowns, you know. He has shown some like wrestling prowess in his last fights, but I think overall, I think Umar is just too good. I think once he gets a hold of him, it's going to be a bad time for Maness. And I'd be surprised if he can't take him down, because Maness is like really light on his feet. He's a little tall for the division for Bantamweight, so he's like real skinny. He's not that like bulky, so he's a little lighter on his feet, a little easier to take down in my opinion. But Maness is a good striker. I think his chance is on the feet for sure, man. But I have Nurmagomedov by submission. I think he's gonna get him down and find the sub eventually.
Yeah.
What you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think similarly, but I think Nate Maness, I honestly think he does a bad job of managing the distance. Mm-hmm. So because, like you said, he's like a scrappy fighter. So I consider that like a brawler almost. Like sometimes he likes to get into those, you know, exchanges, which I think is really bad in this matchup. But I also see like maybe Umar, maybe he decides to strike for a little bit, you know, which may be his downfall as well. But yeah, the more probable situation to happen is that Umar just goes for the takedown, or maybe in the situation like he provokes that situation, whereas like he thinks they're gonna get scrappy, and then he initiates the takedown.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna do that. He's a pretty smart fighter, I think, for his age.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably most likely gonna happen. I don't think Nate Maness has a really strong ground game, so I think the sub is very possible. Yeah, so I think Nurmagomedov wins, probably by submission, but I'm gonna just say that Nurmagomedov wins.
Okay, you don't want to give a definite finish? Nah, just by decision.
Yeah, because I was like, I mean, I don't think he'll go the distance, but I don't know if he'll be a sub either. But if he gets a knockout, you know. Yeah,
I mean, another thing is, I mean, like you said, Umar likes to stand, and Maness has been like, his chin has been tested, especially in his last two fights. He just gets hit a lot. His defense is not like, his striking defense is not the best. So, I mean, his best chance is to make it scrappy, but I don't see Umar sticking around for that. I think he's going to come under a big shot and then take him down and submit him. I just don't think Maness is going to be able to get up with a wrestler like Umar who focuses on control. So, I see him getting subbed. But, I mean, I'm always up for a big underdog win, you know. I mean, +625, that's not that big. Not in history, but I'm pretty sure that's probably the biggest one on the card, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, there you have it. We both think Umar wins by submission. We just think his wrestling is going to be too much. I think he's going to be able to sub him. Jeff thinks he won't be able to, but he's still going to edge out the win. Let us know down below what you think. Leave a comment down below. Do you think we're underestimating Maness? Do you think we're up for a big upset? Let us know. So like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to tune in for the fight card. It's going to be a good fight, a grappler's delight. You know, Gamrot versus Sarukian. That's going to be a good card. Don't forget to check out that video. And yeah, we'll see you after the fights.
Yep. See ya.